Good morning, guys. It is a quarter till 5 on Saturday, the 18th of April, and I just wanted to update you for those that have been keeping up. Baby decided that he didn't want to wait anymore, that he couldn't wait anymore to be born. So April 15th at 11:49, our little angel was born. 3 pounds, 11 ounces, and 16 and a half inches long. And he's doing very well. Nothing about the process was anywhere remotely close to what we had envisioned or wanted. Um, However, it's what we got. I'll reserve all of the comments about that for another video. I'm up so early because baby is in the NICU and he's fed every 3 hours. So it's 12, 3, 6, 9 around the clock. And I'm still in hospital. So while I'm here, I've been doing the needful things, pumping and expressing colostrum and milk for him, and taking it every 3 hours. He will probably have to do a stent in the NICU, not probably, for sure. He was born at 33 weeks, 2 days, which is much earlier than I ever imagined having a child, much earlier than any of my children have ever been. There's a lot about this process that has been disheartening and frustrating and hurtful, and has validated and verified for me through action and experience that there's a lot wrong with our medical system. And I'll reserve that for another video. But this has been an exercise in conflict, and I don't know how I'm doing mentally. um, Baby's doing great health wise. Just so you guys know, he did not need any assistances, which is really good. He didn't need any help. He didn't need help breathing. He didn't need help with intravenous fluids or medications or interventions. He's been faring things quite well on his own, and he's been hitting some big milestones. I just came from there today, and um, he's finally able to maintain his sugars, and that's a big step towards maintaining body weight and being able to suckle and not have a feeding tube. The only tube he has is the feeding tube. Um, but there was no reality whereby he did not end up in the neonatal ICU unit once my waters broke on Easter Sunday morning. There was no reality where he was not going to be in the NICU if he did not get baked in my body for another 3 to 4 weeks. And the odds and averages of that happening once my waters broke was slim to none. I'm grappling with a lot, but knowing that he was going to have a stent in the NICU, I'm just grateful I was able to hold him in for 2 additional weeks, and that made all the difference because he is a little trooper, and he is astonishing us every day with his progress. So hopefully this stint will not be long. It'll be maybe 2, 3 weeks, depending on how his medical and nursing staff drag out his milestones. And yes, I said drag out, but that's neither here nor there. He is doing quite well for a preemie. I'm exhausted mentally and emotionally and physically. That goes without saying, because I had a C-section that I had not prepared for or wanted. And the reality of that is hard. And I'll be polite and say that, because again, that's yet another video. That video will probably talk about retaliatory practices of doctors when you advocate for yourself, and they resent it, and how they butcher your body because they can. But we won't talk about that now. This is just an update video for those of you who wanted to know what was going on. So NICU every 3 hours, baby's good. I will be discharged tomorrow at some point, and I'm kind of looking forward to being discharged, because I think I'll get a cunt hair more rest when I'm home, even though I'll be driving back and forth to hospital to do the needful things for baby. I won't feel the demand of every 3 hours as clearly as I feel it while I'm in-house. I feel obliged, and I am obliged to every 3 hours get up, do the needful things, express the milk, do the feedings, tend to baby. And I wasn't tending, and I'm not tending to me. And I need that. So when I'm home, at least it will force me into an environment where for 12 hours, I'm caring for me, and then can etch out the rest of the time for him. So there's that. So tomorrow, be discharged, get home, and then I get to plan the rest of my baby shower that supposed to happen May 1st. Nothing about this makes sense anymore. But he's here, and his name is Alexander. And I am very pleased to meet this little human stranger person that came out of my body. I've waited a long time to meet him, and I'm very, very happy. I'm absolutely over the moon with meeting him and making his acquaintance and learning all there is to learn about him. So I'm going to get a nap so I can go back and visit with my perfect little stranger. I will post a video after this one, and it's maybe a minute long, so that you can see him on his birthday. And that's about it. I just wanted to update you guys and touch bases. I'll put the video in after, and you guys can feel free to watch it. Thank you for being with me on this journey, and trust me, it's not over yet. We've just gotten to the stopping point on this part of the project, i.e. the fertility journey part for him is over. He's here. So now the life and parenting journey begins. But stay tuned, because once I'm over this mental space and emotional space and physical space, hubby and I have already had conversations about at least one more, so he won't be an only child. And all things considered, it would be totally worth it, even if I had to go through the exact same thing again, so that he can have a sibling and wouldn't be alone in the world. But one day, one step, one baby at a time. And right now I'm basking in as much of the glow of motherhood as I can under the circumstances. And I'm very, very happy. Exhausted, but happy. In pain, but happy. Frustrated, but happy. And I just want to thank you guys again for continuing on this journey with me. It means a lot. And your messages mean a lot. And so from my exhausted heart to yours, I love you and thank you. And I'll be back. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.